The glorious sound of PS1. Some Top Gun shit. On Ace Combat 2, baby, yeah. Man, they just don't make games like they used to. So good. I mean, just the music alone. The music alone, man. And here's the thing, like, with PlayStation 1 games, and I think a lot of games when we were growing up, we always played number 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Ace Combat 2, Driver 2, Grand Theft Auto 2. Like, that's what we did. We just played. Oh man, this is peak graphics right here. Look at this. It's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. It has been forever since I have played Ace Combat 2, or any Ace Combat game in general. But man, what a memorable game. The Ace Combat series has always been a good series, but this is the fondest game that I remember. That Ace Combat 7. Let's do normal. Normal's fine.
A coup d'etat broke out in the military corps' general area code NAP 2700. They saw an opportunity during a time when their leaders were away from the country on a diplomatic mission. After the forces occupied the center of administration, they seized control of important facilities in each district. They are expanding their influence while strengthening their fighting power. Their military capabilities include air and sea forces. It has also been confirmed that they are in possession of extra-powerful cruise missiles. To respond to the rebel forces, the military corps' headquarters made a decision to use the Special Tactical Fighter Squadron Scarface, which consists of you, my fellow pilots. We want you to go on this mission and suppress the coup d'etat immediately. You will receive all-out support from our military corps, full information regarding the rebels, full cooperation through our intelligence division, and military supplies. The situation is tense, and there is no time to waste. Take on this mission immediately. That is all.
Yeah, and on top of that, Japanese import games were just top tier. Top tier. Now, before we get really started, I want to make sure that we don't experience any crashes today. So we're going to go into our utility down here. Again, if you are an i9 user, okay, we're good. Make sure that you download the Extreme Tuning utility and put this to 54x because standard is 57x. That's too much power. Tone down the power. Go to 54. Okay? There's your lesson for the day. Boop. All right. Mission: interception of invasion unit.
Interception of invasion unit. It's a rush sortie mission. We have received information that an enemy invasion unit is approaching our front base. It is a small unit with bombers as its main force. Take off immediately and shoot them down.
Oh,
target
shoot them down.
B-52 bomber unit. Good luck.
Shoot them down, baby. So, information. So the B-1 bombers are our main target. Oh, never mind, the B-52 stratospheres. Nice, and that's our base, so that's what they're gonna bomb. Can't let that happen. Take off. What do we got to take off in? A little A4. Look at how cute. It's a widow. It's such a widow plane. And then F4 Phantom. Defense, mobility, stability, air climbability, air combat, same ground attack. I mean, technically, this is better. So why would we not use F4? F4 Phantom the whole way, baby. Let's do it. I don't remember how to fly or do any of this shit, so let's hope I can get this. No, I don't think there is a training mode. Okay, can use the sticks. Okay. So right is speed. Okay, or the right click. Slow down. Okay. Oh, that's missile. Okay, target switch. Mini-map. And guns. Okay. Let's go. Oof. This part that we got. Okay, we got this one here. Slow down. Turn in. There it is. Alright, here. Right, the fire is fine. Yeah. Alright. Take care of that fire that was behind us. Back door. Slow down, turn in tight. Alright. We got him now. Yeah. You want to pass on me? I don't know if there's a different camera. Speed up. Heads up. Gotcha. Doing. Impression. Let's see. Select. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's a little bit more entertaining. Right? Yeah. So we got a fighter on the right. Slow down. Intercept. Yep. Don't have a reticule anymore, so that makes it a little difficult. Got it. Another fighter? Jesus. Where are these boys coming from? Don't see him on radar yet. There he is. We gotta get rid of these guys because they will be a pain in the ass. Beautiful. Alright. Mission is this way. Let's get going. Afterburners, full. Yeah. Almost Mach 1, baby. Breaking the sound barrier. Boom. Just jive with this music all day. Okay. Let's see the bombers. Hell yeah. Peak PS1, baby. Alright, climbing in. See, slow down a little bit. Here we go. Here's B-52s. Oh, they noticed. Nice slow down approach. I don't think they have rear guns. They might. Nice. Oh man, they walk right into each other. Oh, they do have rear guns. Woo! Okay. Yeah! Hell yeah, brother. Oh, hey, cool. We get kill cam. Get kill cam. Back in... Fuck, man, I don't remember when this game came out. Definitely 90s. I feel like this is a 98 game. Could be wrong. Sweet. Hell yeah. Got some points. Airman first class, baby. And we unlocked a plane, a KFC, a Kentucky Fried Chicken number 7. Hell yeah. We can buy stuffs. Easy money. Let's see, system. Make a save, sure. Right here. Yeah. I have a really big memory card. I think you can find space. Data, campaign data, personal data, arsenal. Let's see here. Okay, so we can buy this guy. And we have. Let's see here. I want to do a comparison here. Mobility kind of sucks. Stability is really nice, but who cares about that, right? Climate ability is okay. Power seems to be okay. I don't think that's a significant. I think the F4 is still pretty good. We could sell this A4. I mean, I don't know what the hell we'd use this thing for, to be honest with you. We might sell that at some point in time when we get some better planes. And that's it, right? Yeah, that's all. Pursuit of reconnaissance unit.
Pursuit of reconnaissance unit. Our forward base reports radar contact with an enemy unit in flight within the mountain region. Their formation indicates that it seems to be a reconnaissance unit sent to investigate our movements. We need you to take care of this dangerous situation. Target enemy E-767 early Vigilante plane unit.
Vigilante.
In addition to the early Vigilante plane, the escorting fighters are poised to strike. Keep your back covered.
Alright, so definitely prioritize fighters first, get them off our back, take out these clearly repurposed commercial planes. I got MiG-21 out here? Ooh, MiGs might be a problem. These shouldn't have any rear guns. That F4 is Superfly. And 767, another F4. Yeah, I shouldn't have too many issues here. F4, baby. Let's get it. Hell yeah. Looks like these fighters are going to be coming at us. Yes. Let's go pick the one on the right. We're going to have a little flyby. Woo, that's fast. Slow down. Tight turn. Alright, got him in sights. Let's get him. Do it. Oh, we got two fighters behind us. Get up, climb a little bit, go over top, slow down. Now, we want this other target. There we go. There we go. Nice. Alright, move around. Looks like the other two fighters are not engaging us right now. That's fine. Let's go ahead and take care of this one. We'll take the rear targets out next. Get those afterburners on. Let's catch them. Wait for them to stop. There we go. We took care of the Superfly. Superfly. Alright. Let's get one of those main targets down. Start from the back, work to the front. Just the way I like it. Altitude. First target. Looks like it's 767. Slow down. Nice. Got him. Okay, another 767. Oh, they're not gonna get away. Nice. Alright, F4 Superfly. F4 Superfly, he's not doing your job, buddy. He's got two of your friends. And I'm about ready to get you. Oh, wow. Okay, some punishment. Nice. Looks like we do actually have a fighter behind us, but they're pretty far out. We might be able to get one of these guys here first. See if we get one of these C-17s. Nice. Go to this one. I don't know when the guns actually start hitting the other plane. It's like, okay, so it looks like 300 meters. Alright, we got a fighter behind us. Let's go ahead and take care of him. We got time. Slow down. Right turn. Alright, there we go. This guy's got some maneuverability. Oh, it's a MiG-21. Oh shit. See if we can get him to stop. Nope. Nice. Alright, get back on the main target. Really 180. Speed up. And there we go. Should be the last target. At 80% fuel. I forgot we had fuel in this game too. That's fine. We got plenty of fuel. Oh, the fuel, baby. There he is. C-17 in sight. Ooh, came up on him hot. Take him down with the guns. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah. Got some money. Give me that money, honey. Senior Airman. An A6. It's just a little regular airplane. It's just a regular airplane. Oh, we got a badge. We got the Superfly badge. Because we're so Superfly. Surprise attack on the supply bay. Oh no. Ooh, ground attack. Holy shit, that thing's got some good ground attack ability. Expensive. A6. I didn't know. Like, I remember this plane in this game, but like in real life, I've never seen this plane. I don't even know what the hell it does. Like, and this is kind of the same thing with the KFC-7. I don't know. I've never seen this plane either, maybe. Feels like it's a Russian plane. I think the F4 still is fine.
Surprise attack on the supply bay.
Surprise attack!
We have received information that an enemy aircraft carrier has entered a port in Anchorhead Bay and is now resupplying. When completed, the enemy will develop an operation at sea with the carrier as their main force. We will make a surprise attack on the carrier and the supply facilities while the enemy resupply operation is in progress. Target, the enemy aircraft carrier and all supply facilities. The bay is alive with anti-aircraft fire, and we have reason to believe there will be a warship accompanying the carrier. Extra precaution is necessary at the time of attack.
Alright, let's take a quick look at this then. Alright, so we got a couple of A4s that are going to be meeting us at first. Too easy. We have a helicopter. Okay. Those are usually stationary. Transport, so that'll be a little extra money. So that'll be... The F-16s could be a problem. Definitely need to take care of the birds in the sky. They said a warship too, another couple A4s. So... I don't see the warship on here, so I'm not sure exactly where that warship is going to pop up, but I'm going to assume that it's close to the carrier. Nonetheless, let's do it. Let's get it. F4. F4 Phantom is just a fantastic jet. I think it's built in the 60s and was primarily used in Vietnam. As predicted, we got the A4s first that we'll have to deal with. It looks like the square down there is the helicopter. Maybe? That's the one. Alright. Music is fire. We got 2 fighters coming in. We're going to have to deal with those first before we get to those ground targets. Got one breaking off. It's fine. Get some speed. Slow down. We're still hitting target the one on the left. This will be the first one that we're going to make contact with. Alright. Let's get some speed up. Go. Do it. Beautiful. Alright, let's see about these ground targets. Oh, there's a gun down there. Okay. Get a little bit of altitude. Going nice and strong. I don't know if they take 2 or 1, so I'll just fire 2 just to make sure. Get some speed, get some altitude back, slow down, tight turn. Got another fighter going in. Jeez. Send all of your fighters at me. See if we can get them straight. Send them. Alright, go ahead and speed up. Get around this fighter. Slow down. Alright, let's get on him. Send it. Nice. And we make our way across the coast. There was another ground target. Jeez, another fighter. Holy cow, this one's coming right at us. This one's going to be close call. There we go. Nice. We'll turn the other way. I would have been shot shorter, but that's fine. Get some speed. Let's go. Ground target. Straight ahead. Slow down for approach. I'm at it. Alright. Travel along the coast here. Let's get some altitude. We got a helicopter down below. That's definitely a helicopter. That's the Apache. And you're going fast. Nice. Go on and throw missiles or whoever the hell knows what the hell they got. Alright, we got 2. Let's go ahead and get the one in the rear. 4. Okay. This one. Always go for the rear. There you go. Nice. Alright. Now we got a bunch of soft targets. Let's get them cleared out. So this is your transport ship. We're going to slow down for this one. We're going to hit both of them. Hold up. Let's go ahead and pull off. Go this time. I think we took a little bit of damage there. It's fine. Turn in. Alright, let's engage. A little fast for this one, that's fine. Slow down. little scrapage on that one, that's fine. Got plenty of missiles left. Be alright. They only need 1 missile, though. fuel. Get this last white soft target. And then we'll hit the carrier. There we go. Nice. Got this in the bag, boys. Got this in the bag. Alright, this carrier gonna be a little hard. Ooh. Shots fired, shots fired. Alright, run in. That's what the F4 Phantom was designed for, except for these blinded bombs. Fine. Alright, should be able to do the slow approach on this one. There we go. Got him. Easy. Easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Beautiful. Clockwork. Destroyed a lot of shit. 11 machine guns, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Press any button. I received a little bit of damage, so I didn't get a full reward. That's fine. It's okay. Sergeant! Oh no, I'm ranking up. Oh, we got the first, I would say, upgrade ship. F-16. Little F-16, little woo-woo! Alright. Oh, we got two things to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell the A4. I'm gonna buy. Oh man, look at that. That is a huge upgrade. Definitely buying the F-16. That's gonna be our baby. Go ahead and save. Always remember to save your whole thing. There was like a thing to do that could change like your loadout. Maybe you don't. I don't know. So I'm assuming. I don't know what the actual arrow is at the bottom left there. So this one's like a light green. That one's like a dark green. I don't know if that's like a difficulty level or threat level or something. I'm not sure. But we did come from the coast, so basically we can choose to go inland or go out here. I don't think I've ever played the offshore oil field, so let's do that one.
The destruction of the offshore oil field. We have obtained data regarding the enemy's offshore oil field facility from the wreck of a fuel tanker sunk at the time of attack. According to the data retrieved, the offshore oil field facility is large, composed of several oil field plants and refinery bases, and is considered to be an important facility for the enemy's fuel supply. Make an immediate sortie and destroy it. Target: the offshore oil field facility and refinery bases. A part of the oil field is heavily fortified to fend off our attacks. Try not to get caught in enemy fire. Beginning with this operation, escort planes will be available to aid you on your mission should you require assistance. Think about each situation carefully and give strategic instructions to each plane before takeoff. Good luck.
Alright. Cool. There we go. Edge and slash. I'm sure they'd take a little bit of the pay, but I mean, an F-16 is pretty good. You probably won't need another plane for a while. I mean, it just depends on how we level up and stuff. I don't really know what they don't do, but let's take Edge. She seems pretty cool. Alright, so cover my tail, engage enemy aircraft, clear airspace over target. Attack any ground units. I think we got a lot of ground targets to attack. I didn't see a whole lot of aircraft. Let's go back to this. We have MiG-21s, so that's 2 aircraft. 2 F-16, 4, 6. Oh, Su-25s? Damn. So it's 8 aircraft. 10 aircraft. So there's 10. There's 10 total aircraft in this. Should be fairly easy to work with. Okay. I think we'll just have her secure the airspace. Give them something to fuck around with. But yeah, this is a big upgrade. Let's do it. F-16 for the win. Opera House. Alright. 2 targets. Hot. Coming in hot. Woo! Flaps out. Afterburner. Get the one that we are originally guarding. It's fine. Man, we were quick. Ooh. Gotcha. Slow down. Oh, this one. Fine. Do it again. Got your arms. Alright, fine towards target. This almost sounds like Castlevania music. It is Castlevania music. No way! How did they get away with that? This is Namco, not Squaresoft at the time, anyways. Got it. This is totally freaking Castlevania music. Except the other night, but it's like a little bit more metal. That's a little bit harder rock. That's crazy. I never noticed that. Got it. Whoa, there's a lot there. Alright, let's get this gun first. Target. Got it. Get this other missile. Oh, missile. Get some altitude. That's awesome. Let's get the fighter that's out here. Oh, these are the Su-25s. Get that other Su-25. Gonna be a problem. No, we can get this one over. It's by itself. Go for it. Nice. Got a gun. Let's get it fast. Got a little bit of damage. Fine. Got fighters to the right. Let's engage. Seen an aircraft over here. We have to go back this way anyways. They said that's 225. There he is. Yeah, agility cowboy. I have you now. We good? Oh, we missed one. Nice. Alright. Staying on track. Alright. Take care of the spider. That's 16. Easy target. Main oil rig. Let's get it. Nice and slow. We don't get all these targets. That one. That one. And that. Alright, we got a bunch of guns in this last one over here. This is the shoreline. Oof. Lot of targets, lot of targets. Missiles in fast. Go ahead and destroy these soft targets. Got enough missiles left. This one first. Right, we got them all. Now he's got the one last hard target. Gotta get him. Do it, man. Too easy. There you go. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I never noticed that there was Castlevania fucking music in this. That's so cool. 20-something years later, just now making the connection. I don't think Namco was involved with Castlevania. Maybe it was. I don't know. I'm sure there's some fucking nerds out there like, oh, well, actually... All the targets. 16 ground targets. Okay, so we do have to pay the wingman. But that's not a whole lot, though. I mean, hell, we earned 128,000. That's not too bad to ask for a wingman. Staff Sergeant. The X-29. That's a gnarly looking aircraft. I remember that. The reverse wing aircraft. Nice. Okay, so it was kind of like a... So we had a, what do you want to call it? A fork in the road. Okay. So we may have to come back and play that other one. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what this, power is insane. Defense is terrible. Mobility is really good. Climbing ability is great. Stability is crap. But I don't know. I feel like there's probably going to be better options out there. And there's just F-16 is going to be hard to beat.
The breakthrough at the Ravine base. While in pursuit of an enemy transport plane, reconnaissance discovered that an enemy base is being built in a deep ravine. Our enemy seems hard-pressed to construct a new base in a hurry after losing their forward base. This time our target is the Ravine base. The problem is a network of anti-aircraft missile sites surrounding the Ravine region, making it impossible to carry out a bombing mission from above. To attack the base, we have to enter the edge of the ravine by flying at a low altitude, and then make a hit and breakaway attack. This is the only way to attack this base. Target, the Ravine base. The enemy's anti-aircraft missiles are highly accurate, and there will be no chance of survival if you fly directly over the ravine. Watch your altitude.
So basically we're attacking the Death Star. Okay. Can do. Let's see here. So we have a C5 in the base, and that's it. C5 in the base. Okay. F-16. Let's go. It's like Beggar's Canyon back at home. Alright, got a first ground target. Got it done. Good deal. Another hard ground target. Couple of ground targets. Okay. And a couple here. Really focus on this one. Missed. Good. Very good, very good. Got a bridge going on here. Just the speed. Tight bend. Shot. I'm gonna touch these guys away. Guns everywhere. It's hard to tell how close you are to some of these walls. Who put these bridges in? Crazy people. That's a gap. That's a gap. Oh, that's terrible damage. Oh man. I didn't see any C5s. Unless the thing on the roof was a C5. Interesting. Oh, we did kill the C5, so it was like just parked on a roof? Strange. Okay. $57,000 for a nice quick mission. Staff Sergeant. Oh. The A-10 Warthog. Oh, nice time pursuit plane. Attack on the mine. So there's another fork in the road. midnight assassin. That's something fun. Let's see what this A10 has to offer. Jeez. Ground attack is ridiculous. Stability is awesome. Wow. That's 100k. I mean, A10 is sweet, but I don't know. You really don't have any problem with ground attacks. I'm interested in this nighttime pursuit plane. Let's do it.
Nighttime pursuit plane. Our successive attacks have been effective at pushing back the enemy's front line, and they are now beginning to retreat. Just a while ago, reconnaissance caught sight of what seemed to be a fleeing unit. Take off immediately and pin them down. Target enemy E767 early vigilante plane unit. This is our first nighttime takeoff. Unfortunately, the enemy is equipped with a jamming device, so we expect radar effectiveness to be reduced. Don't get taken by surprise, and be sure to watch your back.
Alright, so we got what going on now? We have a couple of F4s, too easy. We have a Razorback. That's pretty gnarly. 2 Razorbacks. Okay. And then the FA-18 and the A6. A6, no problem. The FA-18 Super Hornet, though, that's going to be an issue. The 767s, I guess those are my target jammers. Or not the jammers, but radar jammers. I'm going to assume another A6 and FA-18. Yeah, so I mean, we got some things going on. It looks like it's nothing but planes. So, okay. We'll take Edge again, and we're gonna have her cover my tail. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to have potential tail coverage on this one, but should be all right. Should be all right. It might be one of those things where if we can locate the... Okay, I see. We're all stuck there. Oh. Taking right. I don't know what these are. Nice. Got it. The other one is on the right hand side somewhere. Wait. There it is. There it is. That's the other Razorback. Good deal. There's definitely something in front of us. There it is. F4. So that. That's visual. There it is. Got him. Too easy. Another one that's got us. Okay, I see it. A6. Gone. Let's get on one of these red targets. There's one. Oh boy. Change a little bit of fire. Right. Oh boy. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get that one. Have we just targeted? This is another FA-18. Gotcha. One behind. Trying to watch the blips on the radar, but I really can't see anything. You didn't have a missile walk, bro. I do. Nice. One to the right. Over here. 6. See ya. We got a target over this way. We're gonna get on his ass real quick. Oh shit.
On your right.
Man, it's quick.
Locked on target.
Nice. We got another one. Get some feet. Turn in. There we go. You wanna get him? Edge. Bouncy boy, bouncy boy. Gotcha. They're way out there. Put the pedal to the metal. Full throttle. Oh yeah, we caught those hills with no doubt. Just gonna gun you down, baby. Hell yeah. I think we killed them all. She asked for a little bit more pay this time. How dare? How dare? That's fine. Master Sergeant. A MiG-29. Ooh. A MiG-29. Let's see what that thing can do. That's the Razorback Metal, D-Cowboy, Superfly. Got it. Okay. Climbing ability is good. Power is solid. It's pretty much a middle of the ground aircraft. It's not bad. I don't know if it's like absolutely like, oh yeah, it's end all be all. Escorting our attack operation. Sledgehammer.
Escorting our attack operation. A bomber unit is to attack the enemy shipbuilding facility after finding an opening when the enemy front unit retreats. We
Definitely
want you
take
to
care of
escort
these
the bomber unit for this operation. Target, the enemy fighter unit. As you know, this shipbuilding facility is an important strategic base for the enemy's carrier mobile fleet and supply ships. Escorting our bomber unit is your first priority, but try to sink as many enemy warships as possible. We wish you luck.
Alright. Definitely it's an aircraft battle, so we're just going to have our support just go ahead and engage in the aircraft. Well, I guess it's an escort operation. That's the whole point, right? We need to get the aircraft out of the sky. That's the thing. Now there might be some ground targets that we don't know about, so we'll have to keep an eyeball for those. But we'll see. Friend, also known as Fern. We got Ferns. We'll get out well ahead of them so we can see what's going on. First hard targets. one that's way up high. Fine. Ha! Blew him out of the sky. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and engage this guy though. And not let him get behind those bombers.
With him. Don't let him get away.
Nice. So we got a lot of fighters. Let's get the one out here. Super Hornet's gonna be a problem.
With him. Locked on target.
Gotta get them away from the bombers. Okay, next one. And then nice and tight. Alright, let's get these small fry out here.
Don't let him get away.
We need to help out our bombers. So we're gonna get help.
With him. On your right. On your left. With him. Locked on target. Move across. You're ready to go.
Alright, good deal. Got some ground targets over here, but we got a fighter that looks like it's picking on an aircraft. Oh, it's an A-6, okay. A little bit of damage, not too bad. Ah, get the fire missiles. Got a little missile happy here. Let's get the transport. Get those. Go ahead and get up. We got a target that's over here messing with our bomber, so let's go ahead. Definitely get this out of the sky. Woo! Close call, close call. Got him. There's only one hard target left. We're gonna let him cook. And we're gonna get these ground targets. There we go. Got some more aircraft out here. Get the speed up. There's AH again. A lot of AH, excuse me. Nice and fast, nice and fast. Alright. Think we're good? Oh wait. Aw, we didn't get the last guy? Shit. Oh well. I don't know if we would have gotten a medal for it or not, but I didn't know we had a quote-unquote time limit, but nonetheless. Master Sergeant. Got the Zoe Captain badge. Yeah. High altitude chase. Interrupt the enemy's supply operation. High altitude. I might have to take this one. We'll go ahead and buy it. Interrupt any supply operation high altitude. Yeah, we're gonna do a high altitude chase. That sounds like fun.
high-altitude chase. The image of an enemy unit in flight was sent to us by a reconnaissance satellite. From its size, the image appears to be a bomber unit in a moving operation. We have also discovered some unidentified aircraft not found in our data. No further details are known. We want you to pursue and eliminate the targets. Target: the enemy bomber unit. At high altitudes, our plane stalls easily. Treat her gently and watch your airspeed.
Alright. So it was an X-29. And then a bunch of unknowns. Okay. Do it. Yeah, definitely need to make 29 for this. For show. For show. Nice, easy climb. We're going into the clouds. Can't see. Whoa, this is kind of cool. This guy's being invested. Wow. Got it. Oh, geez. I like it. What the heck? This is a ritual transition though. Really punch. Music is just on fleek. Man, that is fucking out. I just have to keep it punched the whole time. XP70?
On your right. Okay, on our tail.
Can't fall below like 500. So I gotta keep pumping the gas if I want to go slow enough to do this. They're going pretty quick too, so. Keep some speed. Alright. Let's go to the ball. We should be able to do this. If we just keep pumping the gas. Got him. Not too bad of a mission, but yeah, I think the MiG-21 was most certainly what was needed for this. Boom, baby. Yeah, man, we had to fly a long-ass way. Senior Master Sergeant. Ooh, F-14 Tomcats. The Top Gun, baby. Top Gun. Clearly. Let me buy the F-14. Oh my goodness. Hell, that thing's just use it all the time. I'm like, yes. Fire. Safe.
Taking over the enemy arms production base. Your mission this time is to take over the enemy arms production base, which is the source of their main weapon supply. If we are successful, we not only inflict serious damage to enemy arms production, but also benefit from control of their base. For this reason, only eliminate escort planes over the base and ground unit. You must take over the base without damaging it. Target: the enemy arms production base defense unit. Remember, your target is the enemy's defense force and not the base itself. Try not to damage the base facilities. Identify your targets carefully, then attack.
So, do not attack the base. MiG-21, a couple of MiG-21s. Protect fried chickens and a MiG-29. Base swordsmith. So we gotta attack the swordsmith, but not the facilities, okay? And then we got the tall man and end sphere. Okay. Edge, cover my tail. Yeah, just cover my tail. I'll do the work. Hell yeah. There's some Tom Cruise shit right here. Swordsman. Oh, look at the wings. They're folded in. It's like real life. Even my wife was bobbing her head to this music. It's fucking lit, bro. I'm telling you, this music is... You can't beat this old school music. Bogies on my tail. Got bogies. Oh, we got... Okay, fine. Engage the bogies. Got a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Let's get that KFC. Hope they brought the gravy. It's gone. Deleted. Oh, we got a lot of missiles on this thing. Way more missiles than that one. KFC! Get up on it! There was another one that's been floating around here. I don't know where it went. There it is. No plane left behind. We're not escaping. There we go. Another one back here? Oh, this is going towards space anyways. I was actually going in the right direction. Okay. Go ahead and get these aircraft out of the sky. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. He's in our sights. Got him? Oh, I did. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Got him that. Missiles. Woo. Oh, I missed him. Is that the tall man? I think that's tall man right there. Yes, it is. Gun. There's one sphere. Lots of aircraft. Lots of aircraft. Ooh, that was close. Should be the last aircraft. Alright. Let's get this last ground target. Alright. Set. We got like hit him. Get some altitude. There you go. Alright, just one more. Razgrid67, welcome into the chat. There is no proof of war if there are no survivors. That is the Canadian way. That is the first time I've heard of that being the Canadian way, but hey, you know what? Power to you, eh? And this is correct. This would be actually correct. You can't prove war ever happened if there was no survivors. But you also have to be careful. You can't let anybody record it either. You can't let people record. I'm like, yeah, we just absolutely blew him out of the water. Damn it, Bob, I told you not to write that down. We don't want people to know this. No, I actually had not. Have you not heard what the Canadians did in World War II? No, I actually didn't know what the involvement of Canada was in World War II. All right. Man, the wingman's pay is going up more and more and more. It's like they expect more out of me. How dare. Ooh. New aircraft, the F-117A. Got the Master Chief. The Master Chief. I think that's, what is it? The Kitty Hawk? Yeah, that's the actual name of the aircraft that they modeled after. Cool. Tall man in metal sphere. How cool, how cool. Destroy box. Destroy the enemy's prototype bomber. Let's see what the I mean it's alright. It's not as good as the F-14, I don't believe. This had like some sort of like crazy like stealth technology, of which of course that's what it had, but like actually like you weren't on the radar. That'd be kind of cool. We know that's not the case. Go ahead and save real quick. Do not power off. I will not. I promise not to. I will not power off my PlayStation 1. Quote unquote PlayStation. No. Thinking. Like it's thinking. It's dangerous. Destroying the enemy's prototype bomber. Okay, let's do it.
Destroying the enemy's
Let's do the thing.
prototype bomber. From the data found in the enemy's arms production base, we have discovered that a prototype bomber is currently in development. According to our data, development of this experimental airplane is nearing completion, and the project has been moved to a facility in Cremona Islands for the final stages of fine-tuning. It would be a great threat to us if they are able to roll out these new bombers. We want you to attack the production hangar, seek out the prototype bomber, and destroy it. Target: the prototype bomber.
Nice.
The experimental plane is probably housed in one of the hangars lining the base.
Quote unquote.
First, bomb the hangars
Toss the enemy
and
some
identify
canned
the
food
exact
to lure them
location
in,
of the plane.
which was shortly followed by some grenades. I would have to say that is brutal. That is brutal. But World War II in general, and all wars that we've ever fought have been absolutely brutal. I think the earliest wars probably were the most brutal. But of course, when you add more humans onto the battlefield, it's just chaos. Chaos. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. JF2As. Easy. Some kitty hawks. Some moo cows. Flying moo cow. Flying moo cow. Shuttle. Okay. More JF2As. Stalker. MiG-31. Okay, that might be a little nasty. Little nasty. And then the hangars. More F2As. Okay. Or, 117. Okay. My bad. Okay, cool. Take off. Do the things. Edge, you can just go ahead and cover my tail. Cover my tail, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Alright. Close engagement. Woo! That was very close. No, we didn't. Where'd that one go? There it is. He went way out there. Get you. Nice. Hey, get off my friend's tail. And you're done. See ya. Smell you later, baby. Let's see. Got a first ground target. Let's go ahead and take care of it. Ooh, we got a lot of targets. Okay. Coming in hot. Whoop. See ya. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna get it. Oh god. Cycling through targets and cycle the one I wanted. It's fine. Woo! Missiles. So we got an aircraft behind us. Let's go ahead and engage those. Oh, actually, we got these over here. Let's go ahead and get this taken care of. No space for you! Alright, so we got a lot of them in the aircraft, so we need to take care of them. Alright. We got this F-17 out here. Might as well plaster him against the wall. Some flying moo cow. See you later, alligator. got one guy that's trying to get behind us. It's fine.
Locked on target.
Flying Mukau.
No separation.
And oh, I thought it was a missile at first. Let's get the farther away target. That's that MiG-30. Oh, that's Stalker. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get him out of the way. Yeah. Heck yeah, baby. Another fighter coming in on our right, that's fine. They can do what they want. We got this guy. Flying Mukau number 4. And he's gone. Alright. Next, bearing right. Looks like my friend is about ready to have him, but I don't think disengaging. I don't know what I hired you for, Edge. You're supposed to be taking care of these guys. It's fine. It's alright. I don't blame you, I blame society. Alright, let's take care of the rest of these hard targets over here. And then we'll work our way to the hangars. Ah, that's the missiles. Disengage. Slow down, turn. Let's get on in there. All right. Get some altitude. Let's get those hangars. We got it. Shoot. Cycle too many times to the target. It's fine. Gotcha. Fine. Now we can focus on the hangars. Oh, there's still 2 aircraft out there. We gotta get those boys. No. Just as our friend in chat had mentioned, no survivors. No stories will be told of this day. None. There we go. One last aircraft. Get off my friend's butt. Oh, there's another flying Mukau. Oh, I left the Mukau. No. And there we go. Wait, was there another? Oh my god, where did this guy come from? Oh, he's coming hot. Sneaky little bugger. Yeah, I was gonna say we're going too fast. Now we got it. Okay, excellent. Now we can do the hang. Now, nice slow, top down. There we go. I want to blow up all the hangars. I don't care if we found the bomber or not. Excellent. There's an altitude to get that bomber. Oh wait, did we not destroy that hangar? What the hell? Oh, what the hell? There. Turn in and dive. There it is. Whoop. Oh, it needs another hit too? Sheesh. Didn't realize we needed to multi-hit this thing. I mean, come on, it's on the ground. One missile already puts it out of decommission. Another one. Sheesh. And then a flying tank. Let's just throw 2 missiles at it. There. Boom. Just remember, when it comes to avoiding fights, stay clear of the USA and their boats. The US is like an autistic kid and their favorite toys when it comes to boats. Absolutely. Absolutely. True. True. Fantastic mission. Nice and quick. Easy. Nice and easy. Easy squeezy. I think we got our fascination from, obviously our descendants of the British Empire. We just love boats. Boats are just wonderful. Look at all that. Glorious. 154,000 credits coming to yours truly. Oh, first sergeant. And an RM-01. New aircraft available. Got the Stalker medal. How cool is that? Assault on the mobile fleet. Speaking of boats. Go ahead and save. Nice. Seagull. Let's see. Do we need and or want to buy anything? Nah, the F-14 is still good. F-14 is just the sauce, baby. It's just the sauce. All right.
Assault of the mobile fleet. We have received information that the enemy's mobile fleet is on the move. They seem to be ready to rally immediately after joining forces with their frontline troops. Your mission this time is to attack the enemy's mobile
Holy
fleet
crap.
and put a stop to the sea invasion operation.
Shoosh.
Target.
All those F-14s, there was like 4 of them in a row.
The Aegis cruiser's firepower capability is immense. Try to avoid being caught in its sights and use the hidden breakaway operation.
I like this guy. Kind of got a little bit more of a southern draw than normal. So let's take a look here. AV-8Bs. I don't know what those. Oh, are those Harriers? I didn't know Harriers were made at this point in time. They look like Harriers. Warship, transport carrier, Super Hornet and A6. Okay, other warships. Okay, there's a Zoe. Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 F-14s. Hangman, so 2 Hangmen. So that's our medal reward right there for getting those guys. Yeah, we definitely need to get air superiority for sure. Got to get the air superiority. Let's see here. Cover my tail, engage enemy aircraft, attack enemy fleet. We'll just engage enemy aircraft. Fine. Get it. Let's get it, baby. Seagull. Caw-caw. Mine. 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 Holy crap. We're just getting it right off the bat. Let's go. Shoo-shoo. Oh, got one. Slow down. Pass under. Oh. You just threw a missile at me? Well, that's where you done messed up. You done messed up, son. Oh, it's a Zoe. Okay. No matter. We're gonna get you. You done messed up. Gotcha. No, you dodged it. Come on. 1. Let's see. Excellent. Let's go ahead and target this. We got it. Woo! That did some damage. 10%. Corral this guy. There we go. Nice. two fighters behind us. Let's go engage. Let's take out the rear one. This guy we want. Here he is. Got him. Too easy. Man, this just takes me back to like Cowboy Bebop days, man. Cowboy Bebop. I don't know if anybody actually had seen what was it, PlayStation Plays, like Game Awards or whatever. Oh, he's going up high. But when they had that bounty hunter girl, and when that screen popped up with that guy's bounty and how much he was worth, I was like, holy shit, they finally came out with a Cowboy Bebop RPG game of some sort. I mean, we are severely overdue for a Cowboy Bebop game of some sort. And I don't want some fucking cheesy ass like gotcha game or something like that. I want a legit, like, I get to hunt bounties and space and go do some basically I want to play a Yakuza game, but it'd be Cowboy Bebop themed. It'd be so damn good. It'd be so good. It's gotta be in the works. Got you now, baby. Man, these ships are really accurate. It's fine. Ah. Shit. Yeah, took quite a bit of damage from that. It's fine. We got some aircraft we gotta deal with. Hangman. Take care of the hangman. Oop. Nice. Got one behind us. Go ahead and speed up. Slow down, turn in. You were trying to get me. I'm not gonna let it happen. Damn. Damn. Trying to get me. Nice. Wasted a lot of missiles on that guy. Fine. Got this one coming in. Real hot. My friend is like all the way out in Kansas. Sheesh. Man, this is rough. withstand this a little bit. But man, these ships are very accurate. Don't want what my friend is doing out there. Before we attack the carrier, we are going to go see what my friend is up to. We didn't destroy it. Oh, okay. So there was something else outside here. All right. That's another thing with these older games. Like your companion is never like never really did too much. Damn. This guy really wants to get up here. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. Oh, shit. He's on our tail. I didn't know you could get up and jump up the clouds in this game. Or in this mission. This guy's wasting so much time. Oh, what is up with this guy? Man, eat this. Hell yeah. Alright. Finish off these ships. Listen to this music all day. Nice. Got him. We have to do a land? Shit. Oh, man. I mean, I was looking at the arrows. I was looking at the arrows, and it's clearly telling me to... What the hell? I want to try that again. Well, that makes me mad. Warrant officer. EF 2000. And the Zo Major, okay. Like, and that's another thing with older games too. Like, they just don't explain anything. They just assume that you know what to do. And I think what the problem of it is that everything was in the manual that came with the game, right? So, like, if you don't have the manual to the game, you're not going to understand everything that the game has to offer. But, you know, I could be talking out of my ass on that, but there is clearly no training there. This is just, you have to figure it out. You either know or you don't know. But, you know, I paid attention to the blinking arrows, but I was like, well, this doesn't make sense. And I was like, nah. Oh well, it is what it is. One night stand? Oh, goodness me. Breaking into an enemy submarine base.
Breaking into the enemy submarine base.
Alright.
We discovered the enemy submarine base deep among the cliffs stretching directly inland from the inlet. We received information from our intelligence division on submarines loaded with deadly cruise missiles. It is considered that this base is likely to be the enemy's main area of operation. We want you to go in for a full attack. Target: the enemy submarine base. Because the air above the base is protected by a similar anti-aircraft missile network to that seen in the ravine base, flying at a high altitude will be dangerous. Be careful. The cliffs are deep and complex, and any small navigational error could be fatal. Proceed with care and concentrate on your navigation.
So I understand. Yeah, I bet, and I agree with you on that. So who needs a manual? A real pilot does all things to the pure fuel. Absolutely. I should have just not paid attention to my instruments, and I should have just like landed it like I would normally. Like I played Flight Simulator a long time ago, and when it came to landing things, I just made sure my altitude was right. But for the most part, I just landed the damn thing. I didn't have to worry about the instruments. All right, take off. F-14, of course. A little big for the canyon, but we'll make it work. I mean, Luke Skywalker used the Force, right? Use the Force, Luke. Oh, this is nice and relaxing. We got a plane and a ground target. Wonder if we can hit these all at the same time. We'll try.
Warning. Radar locked. Warning.
Okay. Looks like it was in the wall. Just war for that. I didn't know. That must have been like maybe a helicopter or something.
Warning. Radar locked. Warning. Come on. Missile alert.
Yeah, so it's a helicopter actually. I don't know if we can make a sharp turn like that. No, we're gonna try. Two planes. My goodness.
Warning. Radar locked.
Hey. Hell yeah. All three. God. They must have been sleeping. Hard target up ahead. Boom, baby. Let's see. Also, if you go to mod mode, you can, through Twitch, ban the word viewer specifically with an S. It will stop the most bots from being able to send you a message. It is a good keyword since most people don't say viewer and an S. Only bots do it with an S. Interesting. And no, banning the word through Twitch won't ban the person. It will only stop the entire message with the keyword from going through. Excellent. I appreciate the information. Obviously, I'm a filthy casual streamer, and just stretching my legs. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm having a good time. That's all I care about. I'm not looking for fame and fortune. I just want to share my experiences with other people. It's just kind of fun to do. I thought it was interesting. But I will definitely take that up. I will screenshot that so that way I can look through this and go through and put that in there. So again, thank you. Appreciate that. Second Lieutenant. Oop, there's the FA-18. There it is. Or there it be. Let's see. Let's take a look. Ooh. Okay, we'll buy it. I mean, FA-18s are pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Alright. Let's take a look here. Let's save real quick. Don't turn off the power. I'll try not to. I got an itchy power finger. Alright. Power play.
Taking over the hydraulic power plant. We need you to take over the hydraulic power plant facility located in a secluded spot in the mountains. Tackle this operation in the same way you attack the enemy arms production base without damaging the base itself. You must now concentrate your force in attacking the enemy's escort fighter unit and their attack facilities. Target: the power plant defense units. There are many enemy fighters guarding the plant, and there seem to be a large number of anti-aircraft weapons positioned around the base. In this operation, you will face heavy resistance from both air and ground. Give it your best. We're counting on your safe return.
Alright. So there is a lot here going on. So we have hold fire. So don't attack the power plant. Obviously the MiG-31s. Okay. So hold fire. I don't know what that actually means. These are new planes. That's definitely... Oh, an F-20. There's no way that the F-22s were made this long ago. F-22s were made in the 90s? What the hell? I'm gonna go crazy. F-22. I don't remember an F-22 being in this game. That's crazy. Anyways, got that, yeah. Hold fire. I'm going to assume that we're not supposed to attack these power plants. I don't know. That's what it's telling me. When I see hold fire, it means don't do it. Don't attack it. Alright, there's a ton of stuff. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. Of course we're going to take Edge, our sweetheart, with us. Let's see here. Some bots have gotten smart. How dare technology get smart. And started using different characters like me with the left-hander greater than symbol, with a little there for the beginning of the episode. It might be on one battle. I have noticed this. This actually, the one that you're referencing to, which is the Warasso, that guy up there, that is the first one I've actually seen use regular language. The rest of them use like what you were showing in this other message here, with all the accents above the letters. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. Absolutely. Secure airspace over target. Let's do that. F-14 is just a beast. F-14 is just a beast. Maybe they watched a little too much Top Gun. Alright, let's get them.
Locked on target. With him. Don't let him get away. No.
Yeah, you walk right in that one.
With him. Locked on target. Don't let him get away. Hold on. With him. Shoot him away.
What's up with this guy? This guy goes nowhere. Well, that's the F-22.
With him. Hold on.
Pick it up. More? No. Two more. Come on. Yeah. Got him. Let's get to our first target. So it looks like there is like a defense unit next to the unit that we're not supposed to go to. Missing. Alright. There's always a warning when an A-16 falls. Pull up. And bang. Here's this one. You booger. Yep. Nice. Got it. We definitely need to switch targets. I thought I was on the wrong target. And I was correct. I was on the wrong target. You get him? Yes, I did. Okay. There was an airplane out here somewhere. There it is. I was like, I thought I'd seen someone. Ground targets up ahead. Let's get them, boys. Fine. Go and get these missiles. Woo. Those things in me. Speed and let's go. There's nothing on my radar. Got him. Oh shit. Good. Ooh. I should have known better on that one. Should have came back as a normal person. Trying to be cool and shit. missile out of it. Dang, there's a lot to get.
Warning. Warning. Come on. Missile alert.
Okay, this.
Missile alert.
I didn't know if I had the right target.
Missile alert.
Got another enemy aircraft. Got to take care of him. Nice. Wasted the missile, but it's okay. Fine, fine. Should have the right target now. Alright. Let's get the stuff on the right. Nope! Oh, I hit the wrong thing, I think. Damn it. I hit the wrong thing. I couldn't tell. Nice. Oh. These guys over here. Alright. One little mistake. Two of them? They're like right next to each other. Nice. Woohoo! Let's see here. Well, at least you noticed it too. Just know, much like this game, there are many tools that get lost with time. Like I still know some ancient Twitch black magic that prevents streamers putting shackles on me. Ah, yes, the shackles of streaming. And I was going to make a comment about the icon flashing to indicate the lock-on, but no, yeah, it's still not easy when they are next to each other. It is true, but I actually just discovered in this last little bit here, there will actually be a green word above the target that you are locked onto that tells you gun, ground, plane, something like that. I just noticed that. I could have, you know, if I paid a little bit better attention, I would have noticed. But here we are. Here we are. We done did it. We did the things. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, one non-target. Ugh. So many things. Okay. Yeah, that missile did some damage. Second lieutenant. Su-35. Ooh. That is the cover plane. That's the box legendary right there. I see what you're saying. And by icon, I meant the icon on the minimap, not the one around the actual target. Yes, yeah, the minimap, like those MiGs that I found. I thought there was just one plane, but there was actually two right next to each other. The ZOE Colonel. Z-Z-O-E. Z-O-E Colonel. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Oh boy, let's see. First things first, let's go ahead and save. There we go. And let's go and see what the... Oh my goodness. Box legendary indeed. Yes, we're taking it. A little bit of Russian bias in this game, that's fine. I don't know how long the Su-35 was the plane of choice for Ace Combat. It seems like it was the plane of choice for a while. And then it swapped over to the Raptor at some point in time. Alright, now, pursuit on the enemy's transport plane unit, Dark Star, or destruction of the enemy missile silo base, El Dorado. Transport plane. Dark Star sounds like fun. El Dorado sounds like a nasty canyon thing. Let's do the plane unit. I'm interested.
Pursuit on the enemy's transport plane unit. Thanks to your tremendous achievements, our forces are now deep within enemy territory. Naturally, we expect heavy resistance as we advance in our invasion. In order to take the dominant position, we want to confuse the enemy by making simultaneous strikes with two separate forces. This mission is codenamed Operation Bellissima. Your objective is to pursue the transport plane currently involved in an enemy operation. Target: the enemy transport plane. There are many escort fighters guarding the unit, and the effectiveness of our radar will be reduced due to poor atmospheric conditions. Keep your eyes open.
Poor atmospheric conditions? Oh no! I don't think I'm gonna need support on this one. There's no reason. This is killing planes. Let's get that Su-35 wing stretched. Let's do it, baby. Dark Star. Oh boy. Target's right off the bat. Jeez, oh beast.
Don't let him get away. Stop your time.
Fast. Got one. Oh jeez. Break off. Turn left, bank in. Oh, we got some actual combat this round. Turned right into him. Beautiful. I know we got one behind us, that's fine. Go ahead and launch. Oh, we got the straight line. Heck yeah. Turn in. Alright, he's out here this way somewhere. get the boosters going. Now boost! See a little blip. Couple of blips. Ah, damn. Another secondary over here. Whoop. Too far. Too far. Too far. Oh, it's going high. Damn. Come on. Uh-oh. Dang. This guy's letting me have it. There. Clearly got another aircraft. I'm not sure what that is. Missile. How dare you? How dare you? Only I can use missiles. I can't believe that other one missed. Boost! Sound barrier is broken. Oh, man, we are getting up. Came in hot on those boys. Nice. Quick and easy, for the most part. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. All right. Cool. Beautiful. First Lieutenant. Woohoo. YF-23A. Okay. Okay. Death Rave 2000. Death Rave 2000. What the hell? That's funny. Alright. Death Rave 2000 has in store for us. Jeesh. Stability is wonderful. Of course we can buy it. It's cool. Don't really need the F4 anymore. Or the F4. Basically, yeah, it's a hard toss-up, but we don't really need any of these anymore either. Don't need to make 29. These are significantly weaker. These two here. Pretty much the same thing, just I don't know if the stability happens to be anything, we'll see. We shall see. Alright, low altitude surprise attack operation. Oh god. Alright.
Low altitude surprise attack operation. We have received information that the enemy is assembling their air power in preparation for a counterattack on our invasion forces. We must attack them while they are getting ready to make their sortie, which is right now. We will fly at a low altitude below 600 feet in order to avoid radar detection.
Oh my god.
We will make a surprise attack on the enemy before they have a chance to counterattack. Target:
a lot of planes.
the enemy garrison. It is difficult to maintain low altitude flight, but we must not be detected by the enemy's radar in order to avoid any possible resistance. Take a good look at the lay of the land and proceed with care.
Oh boy. Yep. Let's go in our nice shiny new plane. Wow. Dead end. So, below this plane, are we looking? Below 600. Essentially, if we stay along these, don't tell me what altitude is too low. And there's a heckin' sweet spot to this. Hold on. That's 600 feet, man. Nice little cruise. Holding steady at 349. This one's gonna be a little tricky. Alright, we're about there. Let's get some speed. I feel like I can engage the aircraft now. Oh shit! Oh shit! It knocked me down. Oh no! Oh, was not expecting that. Damn!
Low altitude.
What the hell? Okay. I'm trying to think of what the negative is to actually going above the radar once you get there. I don't know. It's one of those possible fuck around and find out kind of scenarios. But I'm like, well, their aircraft is deployed. You know, the aircraft is already in the sky, because that was the whole idea, was to not be discovered. Oh. Kind of rush through this real quick. So it looks like most of the planes are like grounded from the time that I got there. So maybe that's like the idea of it. Is like, oh, you don't have to deal with all these planes once they get there. Because that was kind of what he was saying, was, oh, there's resistance. You don't have to worry about resistance. I can give 2 6 less. I just, you know. Well, I'm up above the 600 altitude, so that just is what it is. Technically, I destroyed all the radar. Stealth planes back there. We shall use our feelings. Use the force.
Power, this is Scarface 1 on final approach.
Alright, we need to know. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, as I guess suspected, if once I killed all the radar dishes, wasn't an issue since I quote unquote surprised the enemy by the time I got there. Who knows? Captain, no captain. F-22. Fox Force 4 sounds like a furry badge. Furries unite. Alright. Okay. Rescue operation. Rescue operation of the downed plane. Attack on the enemy's elementary particle pad. That's a tough decision. Save a friend or destroy something I would assume is pretty damn important. Huh. Let's do the rescue. Let's go save a friend.
Rescue operation of the downed plane. Emergency! We have just received an urgent request to rescue a reconnaissance plane belonging to our intelligence division, shot down by the enemy while it was on mission. Our recovery unit is already on its way to rescue the crew, but the enemy is also sending a ground unit and an air fighter unit. They want to retrieve our secret military codes on board the crashed reconnaissance plane. Take off immediately, and be sure to guard our recovery unit as well as attacking the enemy's ground unit. Target: the enemy's air fighter and ground units. Our operation will fail if our recovery unit is unsuccessful, or if the enemy ground unit reaches our reconnaissance plane first. Check out the situation and respond accordingly. Good luck.
Dear Lord. This is actually going to be probably a little hard to do. Alright. Now we're definitely going to get some support with this. Whoa, wait, hold on. Okay. A little change of outfit. Ah. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go ahead and make the escort operation. There's really no point to having the F-22. I mean, it is better in mobility, stability, and climbing ability, but it lacks defense and power. I mean, the Su-35 is technically better in that regard, and overall better, I guess you could say. So let's take the Su-35. Let's do it. Alright, let's see if we can make this happen. We got a lot of enemies to destroy. So we're going to get these first hard targets out of the way.
Warning! Warning! Come on! On your left! Warning! 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 Come on! Warning! Warning! Come on! With him! Not on target! Hold that!
These guys are moving pretty fast. Let's go ahead and attack these ground units. I just want them out of the way.
Warning! Warning! Come on! Warning! Warning!
bought us some time. Let's see if our friends need help.
Locked on target.
Sheesh. These guys are in too close. Getting too close. Got him. That was time for hauling. Major. Breaking through the enemy's last defense line. The final countdown. Do it.
Breaking through the enemy's last defense line. Your last mission of Operation Bellissima is to break through the enemy's fighter unit and their C-4s. This is their last line of defense. Our enemy is investing an unprecedented number of units in this operation.
Of course.
Extremely heavy resistance must be expected. It's going to be rough, but we can do it. Target: the enemy's defense unit. A fierce battle is anticipated, but when we manage to break through, their headquarters will be well within our reach. Good luck. We're counting on you to wipe them out.
Wipe them out, baby. Let's take a look here. RM-10s, a B-2 bomber. Big Bad Ma'am. Big Bad Ma'am. Okay. C-37s, warship. More C-37s. A couple of F-22s. Su-25s. Okay. It's not crazy, but yeah, there's quite a bit. And there probably is going to be some sub-targets as well that pop up. But yeah. And who knows, there might be fighters that come out of that damn what the hell ever it is. It's crazy. Crazy. Obviously need some support. And just engaging the aircraft. It's fine. Su-35. Box legendary. Hard target coming in. Moving in too fast. Too fast, too fast. Su-37. Nice. What the hell was that? Trying to do an air brake? You don't need to do that yet. That's a great, whatever the heck that is. Oh, wow. Down he goes. Try to do a strafing run, but that was a little dangerous. Planes popping out everywhere. Nice. Okay, I've done my Minecraft homework for the night. My head hurts. How's the flying? Flying is just fine. We're breaking through the final defenses. And I believe the next mission is the last mission. So, as far as how we did our course this run, I'm going to try and play all of the maps at some point, but I just kind of want to play the main game. But hopefully your Minecraft homework has led you to even more success in whatever endeavor that you have chosen to go down with Minecraft. And there it is. Lieutenant Colonel! Oh boy. Jewel box. Attack on the enemy-controlled city.
Attack on the enemy-controlled city. With your great effort, both Operations Alphaville and Bellissima were big successes. Here we want to assemble all our forces to secure the last invasion route by attacking their garrison in the coastal city of Port Edward. Our target is the enemy garrison and the central highway network being used as makeshift runways for their fighters. Target: the enemy garrison and central highway network. Let them have it.
Yes. So, I seen where you said, okay, I've done my Minecraft homework for the night. My head hurts. How's the flying? Basically, just wanted to make sure, one, that your Minecraft homework has helped you with your successes on whatever endeavor that you are looking to do with Minecraft. And as far as flying goes, I think we're almost done. I'm not sure if this is the last mission or not, but nonetheless, everything's going just fine. Need you to secure the city, girl. Alright. In the shit right from the beginning. 10% damage right off the wall. That's what we like to see.
Locked on target. Locked on target. With him. Don't let him get away.
Stay on target. There we go. Got some ground targets over here. Got a gun. Oh my god, he's got a gun. Alright, ooh. Got a lot of shit. Looks like we need to do like a scraping run. Get him on the line. Alright. Here we go. Couldn't target lock. I have you now. Try to air brake on me. That's just nasty. To be decided. To be decided. Alright. And you can share what if you wish to. What you're planning on doing. Whoa! There's no collision in this game. Oosh. At least with other aircraft. Nice. Alright. Back on track. Probably need two. That's going to take me a minute to read. I will probably read that once I get done with this mission. Woo. Try not to use more missiles. There's a lot of targets on this map, so I want to make sure I have enough missiles. Holy cow. I forget. It's the PlayStation. I can pause. Let's see here. Recently swapped to Java edition of Minecraft PC version and was trying to work on some redstone stuff. And for the last 2-ish months have not had access to my Bedrock console version maps. And today I was finally able to replicate my device, and I vaguely remember what I did a decade ago when I first was working on it. Just need to toy with it to fully remember how it all worked. Well, hell yeah. Get it. What the hell is that? Okay. That is not how aircraft work. That is not how aircraft work. That's fun. Let's see. And what I built, with little recollection of how it all works, was a door, whereby a switch you can open from either side, that's the easy part, and a kill switch to deactivate the doors from operating, and a defenses switch to activate lava inside my walls. If both the defense and the kill switches are both on, it would allow lava to flow to my doors. It sounds pretty gnarly. That's like an inside, like a within the walls moat. So you got like a regular moat that's outside the walls, but no, my moat is inside the walls. And if you press the wrong switch, guess what? You will burn. Burn alive. Where is this guy? Holy cow. This guy is just everywhere. fuel. Let's go ahead and get the hard targets. Exactly. That's right. I know what you're after. That's pretty cool. Well, I hope that your endeavor produces fruit and that you were able to do what you were wanting to achieve. And my design had more cool features, but I don't recall exactly how they work, or even if I got them to work in the first place, which is why I'll find out tomorrow, when my brain no longer is causing me pain. Yes, brain pain. Me no like brain pain. Brain pain bad. Brain pain real bad. Like eat too much ice cream. Too much ice cream bad for brain. Okay, there's a lot of shit over here. Still miss that thing? Damn. Gotcha. My friend is out here doing something. Let's check on that. There's something over here. I must have missed it. Really? Missed. What the hell? Oh, come on. Can't miss from up here. There. Sheesh. Got him. Oh, we gotta land again? Okay. Nice.
Roger. You got it.
Too easy. Oh, they shot down my friend. Oh, no. Sheesh. So much stuff. I'm a colonel. Call me Colonel Sanders. Alright. This is the last mission. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Attack on the enemy's headquarters. My fellow pilots, we appreciate your excellent efforts to fight this battle through. With this operation, we will invade the base city of St. Ark and will make a total attack on the enemy's headquarters there. Our last target is their central headquarters located deep within the city. Target: the air facilities, the port facilities, and their headquarters. There is no question that the enemy will use all his forces to defend this city. We expect your best effort in this operation.
My God. That is a lot of Su-37s. Alright, Edge. I need to cover my tail. Let's do it. Let's get it done, baby. Get her done.
Knocked on hard.
First one down. Ooh. Gotcha. First major targets in sight. Engaging.
Knocked on hard.
We got a target behind us. Oh no, they're on my friend's tail. I'll help you. ZOE coming in hot. First target over here. Oh boy. So we're the Su-37 first. Whoa. Oh, let's get further in. Stuff over here. No idea we came about it. They had no idea. Enemy aircraft inbound. Didn't mean to stall. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Just one more. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. There it is. Almost $250,000. Major General. ZOE General. I guess there's one more after that. We got 3 more medals to get. Pursuit of giant submarine. I guess that wasn't the final mission. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Not the final mission.
Pursuit of giant submarine. Emergency. We have received information that the enemy's giant submarine managed to escape just before our attack on their headquarters. Take off immediately and track down this submarine. Target: the enemy's giant submarine. Good luck, and blow this sucker out of the water.
Blow this sucker out of the water. Is this like, this feels like some sort of like weird bonus. Get it? Cruise missile, huh? All right. Okay. Still not done. Okay. Attack on the enemy's headquarters fortress. So this must be the final level. So strange. I mean, I feel like they could have put the submarine in the other point and it would have been just fine. And this could have, I don't know.
Attack on the enemy's headquarters fortress. This is an unexpected matter. As soon as we had confirmed the destruction of the enemy's headquarters, we identified the existence of a secondary headquarters fortress. This fortress seems to be the enemy's last defense. Attack the enemy's headquarters and wipe out the coup d'etat. Target: the enemy's headquarters fortress. This is the chance we've been waiting for. Go out there and give them hell. We're all praying for your safe return.
Give them hell, baby. Alright. Alright. Oh, of course we need Edge. Come on, Edge. I need you, baby cake. Cover my tail. We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna do this thing, girl. Hell yeah. Fighters on her. Let's do it. Break now. Alright. Ooh, got you, boy. Clipped your wings. gonna be able to fly after I'm done with you. First one. Another one coming way up fast on my left. That's fine. This guy's like. Alright. Go get him, Edge. Go get him, Lady Solo. Nice. Good deal. Swing this space pip around, and here we go. From what? Freaking towers? It's great. Ooh! Got hit on that one. Nice. This guy's way out there. What you doing out here, bro? Bogies on my friend's tail. Like I just don't care. J-turn. That's fine. Exalted. Other J-turn? What the hell you doing, dude? But that's crazy. Stop the train. Good job, Edge. I'm going to assume they don't stop coming. They must just continue. Okay, so we have to do like a run down the canyon type thing? Heck yeah, brother.
From Operation Headquarters to each fighter, we have confirmed that the enemy fortress is destroyed. Thanks to your great effort, the enemy has been completely suppressed. Return to base immediately. Repeat, the enemy's forces have been completely suppressed. Our operation was successful. Return to base immediately.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Ace Combat 2. Beautiful game. Wonderful. You can't, I mean, you can't ask for more. You really can't. Boom, baby. Save clear data. Yes. Yes. Bonus attract. welcome. Well, hell yeah, brother. But yes, that right there was Ace Combat 2. A great game. It's always going to be a great game. It's a timeless classic. It's one of the core games of Ace Combat, and why the title had lasted as long as it ever has. I think it's a great game. Obviously, we can complete it within 3 hours and 40 minutes. That's our completion time. There's obviously more maps that we can play. I may explore this at some point in time as well. But, I mean, you know, fighter combat was really big back in the day. It's not so big anymore. But during, I would say, like, you know, Desert Storm and a lot of these other places, these time frames where air combat was still relevant and people were using jets, or the militaries were using jets, and militaries have always and are still obviously continue to have an arms race with any and all things, right? However, just, you know, there was a huge military technological boom, especially in the 50s, 60s until the early 2000s. And it's just one of those things where, you know, most of our aircraft are very old. We don't really have anything new. Even like the really cool aircraft that you think is like, oh wow, this is really awesome, has probably been around for about 30 years. The newest aircraft that I can think of is the Harrier jet, which is actually an F-22, the F-22 that can hover, and then the Osprey. Those are like the newest aircraft that's out there. Everything else is old. It's just very well maintained, and it's obviously the combat capabilities of these aircraft are just, I mean, what more do you want? what more do you actually need? And that's really what it comes down to, is a lot of these aircraft, it's unnecessary to make anything better or newer, because one, as far as the United States, we pretty much outclass most, if not all, military might as far as when we come to the mechanics of things. Mechanically, our mechanized warfare is absolutely just amazing. Obviously, Russia, China, Japan, the UK, some of their stuff comes close, but a lot of them are borrowed designs, and they copy each other. I mean, of course, this has been something that's happened a long time ago, but nonetheless, to save off ranting and talking about military history and stuff like that, which I only know just a little bit about, just going back to this game, though, this stuff was peak gaming in this time frame, to why I talked about it, because you really don't see a whole lot of fighter combat anymore. I don't really remember the last time a fighter game came out, other than Star Wars Squadrons. That came out, but it didn't have really the best reception. The campaign was fine, but ultimately it was just an unplayable mess when it came to multiplayer, and there wasn't really anything that people could just continue to go to and have fun running around in space combat. So I think that fighting games like this, fighter planes and stuff like that, have fallen out of favor. I really don't think that there could be anything that would create a resurgence of this, in my personal opinion. I just don't. I think it's just a thing of the past, really. This is just something that was really hot back then, and not so much now. But either case, any of all of you that came in to watch the stream, I really appreciate you as always. And then top that off with, I really appreciate the conversation that I've had with RazGriz67. Appreciate you chatting with me. It means a lot. Taking time to type out on the keyboard and have a good conversation. I'm always about a good conversation. And to any of you that are, going to be watching this on YouTube later, hopefully you enjoyed seeing Ace Combat 2 for PlayStation 1. Maybe that'll get you into gear to try an Ace Combat game. They're actually pretty phenomenal arcade games. Some of them can be a little bit more simulated. Ace Combat 2, we can actually do more of a simulation with them as well, where we can actually turn on I think it is like using the analog. Yeah, so we can actually make things go around a little bit more and do more things, but it's unnecessary. You don't need to really do it. This is an arcade game through and through. Simulation combat is something that I don't really care too much for. If you really want a simulation game, I would try War Thunder. That's probably your best. Like that, War Thunder pretty much is the only game out right now that you will find yourself consistently playing and enjoying aerial combat and ground combat and now sea combat. And granted, this is no sponsor by all means. I'm just throwing out there what really the only choice is if you want simulated mechanized combat. Now, with that all being said, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm a rambler. You got to shut me up, okay? I'm sorry. Nonetheless, thank you once again. You all have yourselves a good rest of your night. And this is Samurai Kit Kat out.